1-0 so far in the series. If they win this one, they win the series, they get the 3 points in the league, and they are still undefeated so far. So it looks like all is going in their favour. Unit-wise, you can see Lancelot here with the Hussars. There's lots of cav for the defending side. For the attacking side, sorry. There's a lot of cav. On the defending side, they've got... Yeah, it's mostly infantry here for the defending side. And they're all spawning very quickly at the A point here for Rose. So this is a different strategy, having like cavalry on the attacking side. It's not normally the way you see it, things. But remember, guys, there is no artillery to be used on these battles, bar the artillery built on the walls and the siege equipment on the outside. Come on, I'm trying to get paid, Maximus. That's what it's about. You want to get the big payday. That is what we want to see. Going against the run of play and see if you can pick up a massive win in the prediction. So far, if you win it, it's a 1 to 121 turnaround swing here. You could get a massive payout here. It's just changed again. No, the return ratio is starting to reduce itself a little bit because more people are thinking the same for plebs. But you can get a big one. Mark of Freedom! Here we go. We're going to zoom out of this map. We're going to have a look and see what the guys of Rose are thinking about doing here. So they have the cavalry out. I don't know what happened with that sound alert, but that one didn't work out for you, Betrayal. Just didn't work out. Didn't work out for you. It's on cooldown, but it didn't work. I didn't hear it. If you heard it, I'm sorry, but I didn't hear it. Okay, so Treb's coming in here early from the sides to try and make sure the ballista's out of the way. I don't know if that's because he didn't want to get picked off here very early on. OMG Hawk and the boys of Rose trying to get onto the walls and fight on the walls, but the first one dies. Kicker T-Cell picks up Montegi, and Sylphina also falls to their death as well. That's 2 heroes down very early on without even going anywhere, without even doing anything on the push here. I don't know what their plan was there for pushing up. Asimag jump off the wall here. I don't know if he was trying to chase after some people, but they're gonna start chasing him. Amya's out here as well. Out there you go. He disappears. Amya doing Amya things as a dual blade, going invisible, escaping everybody, trying to find a way around without getting picked off. Lancelot chasing him up the siege tower. They climb onto the wall. Amya is going to be quick to get invis and jump back off. You know what he's like. He's a very tricky situation. Esamag gets picked off here from Shankusu with the kill. Is Amya going to survive up there as a dual blade? Is he going to stay himself on the top of the wall, ready? They all leave him. Amya jumps off. They're not really bothered by him. Lancelot kind of lost him. Amya is so tricky to get anywhere near the kill. He's up and down, but Amya does fall to his death. Lad Shizzy picks up that kill, and that is Amya eventually picked off as he goes around as a dual blade, invisible, doing Amya things. Remember, guys, predictions. If your predictions, do you think you guys are going to win this prediction here? So far, it doesn't look good in the favour of Rose so far. They've lost a couple of heroes, but so is the guys of Plebs, lost a couple of heroes. The siege towers are all up in the wall, and this is going to be a different kind of a strategy here now, because it was all cavalry they brought out, but as you can see, they're all getting rid of their cavalry. They never actually used it, and now their heroes are getting all of their units ready for a push. All ready for a big push here. They're going to have to start making up the siege towers, and as you can see, the Plebs are defending the tops of these siege towers here. Both sets of siege towers are defended here, and Plebs are looking to do that as the wall boys from Rose. I'm not too sure what they're thinking about here at this moment in time. Is the gate open? Is it not? Maybe it is. Let's have a look. The gate is open, and they're going up this left siege tower, this far left siege tower from the B side. Unit-wise, they're starting to set themselves up around the wall because they know that Plebs are already set up on the wall, ready for rotation. Rose trying to stay hidden as much as possible so that the Rose and the Plebs guys can't see them as they rotate into the gateway. And that's kind of what I was expecting here. We were looking to see if that's what they were going to do. We'll get off of that camera angle and come in from the inside here. There we go. They start to make their way inside. Javamil's been picked up and grabbed. He's getting forced into the units here. He will fall to his death here. Ajax picks up that kill. And everybody from Rose is making their way in. They've got some units here trying to deal some damage. The muskets from Smexy is trying to deal some damage here as well. But the rotation of plebs is quick on that wall. It is infantry they have, but they are going to be able to stop on top of that wall here as Rose start to push their whole set of units here, watching off their back end before Brascio here. But they send in the Trebs. The Trebs are positioned that they can actually hit the plebs defending units, and it does hit a couple, but for the most part the stairwell stops it from going down the stairwell here as well. The Lancelot gets picked off as well in the attacking side. It's 15 versus 14. The fight is on top of the wall. This position here is not good for Trebs here, as you've seen there from that last Treb. It doesn't really hit the units, and the Trebs are just going a little bit too AWOL here on the side of Rose. They'll pick off the Senjis, the Javelin Sergeants that are there, but plebs are winning that battle, and they're pushing Rose right down them stairway. They're just constantly pushing here, and look at the heroes just dropping off. Tanaku, Sylphina all falling to their deaths. It's a hat-trick from ASMAG, and the boys of Rose are struggling here, but they're looking to get that supply point here as plebs forced herself out and onto that defensive wall. They picked off a lot of hero kills, but there's only 8 heroes alive now, and they're going to have to start capping here. Can they cap the supply point at this point? Unless they cap a point. So the supply point is not usable at this moment in time, I don't think. But they're going to have to cap A. They're starting to stand. Rose using their brain a little bit here. With only 8 heroes that they have, they're going to cap A point potentially and hold the supply point with the units that they have here as plebs full rotate along the top of the wall from B, heading towards A. Slide QT and Wero's looking to defend that A point so that it doesn't get capped and they can fight on that supply point. And that's what happens here. You can see the plebs boys decide not to go towards A and start pushing towards the units and heroes on the supply point. Smexy, Javamil all getting in the back here, and the cavalry's coming in from Ajax and Hawk. Hawk's going to have to go for the rotation here. A will still get capped, and the units are all folding inside here. Heroes are dropping on the attacking side here for Rose, but A almost get capped. Amia stops the cap for a second, but he falls to his death. The boys at Ples managed to push everybody off of the supply point, so almost A capped, but no bonus on the supply point. The supply point is all wiped completely. ASMG with the quad kill already. And Amia, there's that Amia 1B is getting capped now as well. And plebs now start making their way up the stairs. A is not capped, but it is capped as the boys of plebs start to rotate up, realizing it's a bit too late. They're going to stay and hold off and come back round to defend the B side. Javamil is trying to get up there early to stop Lad Shizzy capping that point, but the supply point is the bonus point here. As you can see, a Treb comes in on the top of wall A. They start seeing the heroes. They start picking off the heroes. Lancelot's picked off here, and they're down to 10 heroes on the attack, 13 on the defense. Javamil doing what he needs to do as a short sword, defending that B point there so it doesn't get hit. Berserker mode coming in with the cavalry units. No units there really to take out. The ISGs might get wiped off, but the Cavs going on to the supply point. Shankusu on the supply point along with Berserker mode, but there's so many more heroes on the pleb side here trying to get the point. Nevash trying to grab some C as well to pull some more heroes away, but the fight is going on here is massive. There's a 500 unit difference in favour of plebs, and plebs are just wiping heroes and units so easily. This making this look so much easier than it should be. Plebs rotating back and forward along that wall. Trebs available are 9 so far for the attacking side, but look at all of that red. There is a sea of red making their way all the way around. The cavalry charges and flanks really aren't paying off for the guys of Rose. Plebs just doing what plebs do best and rotating like madmen, so well organised as a team unit and forcing these fights towards every single one of the players that they could potentially kill off, and they're doing it with ease. Heroes are just dropping, but C starts to get capped here. We've got Shizzy trying to cap that point while Samag tries to come towards him with his unit of cavalry. Will he take Lad Shizzy out? Tataku is the only person left on the supply point here. Looks like he might fall here to Winkro. Nope. Hawk dies as well on the defensive side. It was Kicker 6 that picked up the kill against Tataku. Shizzy falls to ASMag's unit as well, and that looks like the heroes are wiped completely here. It is a massive swing here. 15 heroes versus 7 so far left on the attack. Only 333 units. That is 3 times the amount of units left for plebs, and they have totally dismantled the heroes and units of Rose. They're going to sign cap B here. They've got a hero fight on the B point here at things stand. No units really to fight this, but Javamil doing Javamil things and jumping back on as a short sword to stop that cap of B. Well, Kicker 6 comes out. You've got boys from kicking out the outside the B point here as well, trying to take out heroes and units that are spawning in. As the spawners start to come in from the A side, will they have an opportunity here? But it looks like Heroes. Javamil picks up the quad kill. He is doing some work here. Selfina has to jump off the wall, but Selfina will die to Amia with the blade, and it looks like this is it. 9 heroes left for Rose. It looks like you guys have predicted very nicely here. Plebs showing Rose up here in the defense and how to do it. Look how many units they still have available. It's like their units barely even died at this point. They are 3 times the amount of units left, and hero wise they are just wiping every single battle out here and there. OMG, Burrs and Nevash trying to look for a fight on C, but it looks like everything is over with here for them. They've lost their units there as well, and they go down to 292 units left. Everybody's just thrown in their units to die here as the Treb comes in. They have to rotate along the wall here and get towards B. So far, it is it. It looks like that is it. It looks like from here, you're not going to have much going on. Wero is trying to defend the B point so that's not capped. But look at the rotation of Plebs. They are coming in around the back against the Fort of Brascio here on the B point. It's the closest point to take. There's only 2 minutes left. They need to get something here. But with only 262 units, it looks like it is a big rip to Rose. There is no chance they will get this one. Berserker mode and Vlad Shizzy on the point. Slide QT is looking to rotate himself. Kicker Smex is going to try and jump on as a musket to stop that cap. He does. He jumps off it as well with his ability to escape. And Montego comes in with a Hussar's charge, looking to take out Champagne. Kicker Fling that are rotating in the back. Lancelot and Sankusu chasing him down there as well. But Kicker, Comrades, Kicker Mixu picks up the Comrades of War. 6 with the God of War as well. This is just an annihilation here. Plebs have destroyed the attacking team of Rose. They are down to 131 unit kills. There's only 5 heroes left, and 3 of these heroes are down towards the supply point. Make it there is only 4 heroes left. Selfina, Monteki, Shikusu and Torquin, but they're going to try and go to... Is he going to go towards C? The spear starts to take out Modals, but so far it does not look like there's going to be anything. There is 56 seconds. This is it. This is it. This is it for the fight of Rose. Rose have been well and truly masterclassed here from the team of Plebs. Team of Plebs end up with 783 units still available. All 15 heroes will be alive by the end of this. There is only 2 heroes left, and that is a disgusting defense from the boys of Plebs. Showing up Rose very, very valiantly, very strongly defended, and very, very good. Like, almost untouchable. They did lose 1 point, but that is all they lost on Sun City here as they go to pick up the next hero kill here. God of War goes to Amia. Kicker Chimpy picking up Comrades. Make It Happens Chimpy as well. ASMAG picking a couple of extra rewards there. There's only 2 heroes left. Most of them have left. Berserker mode is outside, but they're just doing nothing else that can do. That is it. Plebs with a strong defense. Kicker ASMAG with the 6 hero kills, 76 unit kills. Slide QT 5 hero kills. You've got Kicker 6 with 6 hero kills. Kicker Flynn with 7 hero kills. Kicker Ami with only 6 this time around. Not as big as his last matchup there, but doing some really good work. If you like to demotivate Rose, why won't you come and play against Plebs yourself? What are you talking about? No face here. What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? What does he mean? Rip Rose. Rip Rose is what I'm going to say. It was a tough battle for Rose. Really, some great rotations, really quick. And you could just see the speed that the Plebs boys move at to go back and forward. Even along a wall, which is quite a long position to go across. They managed to do a great job of it. There's no such thing as me demotivating Rose whatsoever. I can't say anything about demotivation. I'm just seeing how the battle is. I can't demotivate them. They're not listening to me. They physically can't hear me. They are too focused in their battle. But their rotations were on point, fantastic, so quick, and just so well executed. The hero kills on that side as well. The pushes back down the stairwell as in the defender side, avoiding the trebs as much as possible. And they avoided practically all these trebs. Even some of the trebs were doing some damage, but overall, not so much. Ajax are the MVP on the attacking side here, but it just wasn't enough. There not enough hero kills, as you can see by the overall list there. Unit kills, not really much going on in terms of that. On the post-match analysis, it shows 51 heroes, 54 hero deaths actually, for the attacking side. 51 heroes of them were killed, and then 14 only on the attacking side were killed. So it's just not good enough. You just can't do it. You can't go and push and die as quickly as they were dying there with the rotations of plebs managing to get these hero kills